And good morning, people. Let's get right into it. Fight with Melzas time. Episode 50. 50 Gilded Falcons. What should have been 50 life crystals, but one missing. So, time to win the day. No matter how many tears you cry, how desperately you beg for mercy, you shall perish. Not today. The first stage of Melzas is easy. Look for the last one that appears. That is the real one. If you do it right, he will not hit you at all. I mean it. He won't actually lay a finger on you. He doesn't get a chance. The one problem with this stage is, like Zorgia and the dragon, it is very long-winded. You do this for quite a bit of time. Which is a bit of a pain. Just stand in the middle, see what is happening, keep an eye on the rings. Hit him with your sword. I don't believe any of the other weapons do as much, or magic do as much as your sword, so at least on this stage. So just focus with that. Melzas does have magic, but I've never actually seen it because on this stage, because he just doesn't get a chance to do anything ever, and I don't plan on letting him. So once I get through this stage, we'll actually get into the meat and bones, the part that can actually kill me. Because he certainly can't in this form. Yeah, he only has the two patterns, and one being the 4 at the bottom or the 3 at the top. Both have a different type of attack, I believe, but because the animations are different for his avatars, the ones at the top do a point, and the ones at the bottom do a hands to the sky spirit bomb like motion. Again, I've never actually seen the attacks. You know what? Let's actually see them. At least show them. I have no idea what those do. But they seem to be homing in on me. If they haven't, and they don't disappear when you hit them, so I'm guessing they'd never disappear. Anyway, top one. Oh, that's a bit more nasty than the Oh, you can kill these as well. Oh, and one killed up. Okay, so that they stay on the field until destruction. Okay. Right, at least now I know that for now. Here was this one. Anyway, back to actually defeating Melzas. So yeah, it seems that if you let him do his attacks, it's a lot harder, especially with them floating balls around, because you can't always keep concentration on which Melzas is the correct one, and if that happens with the top, you might get a bit fried. And that one. Doobie doobie doo. I suppose magic does do more damage, but I'm not sure if Melzas actually gets hurt by magic in this form. Might as well use the charge attack actually, since it does a bit more damage. Might speed up the process a little bit. And I need to use it for something, I guess. This one. Two. And continuing on, this one up here. Okay, that was a bit odd. Middle one, and there we go. First stage complete. Now, the second stage, which is actually a lot more dangerous. He has two hands. They grab you. They can grab you, pick you up into the air, drop you for a lot of damage. He has two eyeballs that drop things on you a lot, and also try and hit you with themselves. And you have to navigate all of this into the eye. Best thing I've found out: kill the hands, and then just do a bit of a rotation. And when you're low, magic it with, and if you happen to have the spirit wands, which you should if you've been playing the game properly, and collecting everything, the magic is free. And there's the hands back. So again, kill the hands, And then just... The hands are probably the most dangerous part of this fight. The eyeballs aren't that bad. They're easier to evade. The hands, not so much. Also, the eyeballs do much less damage. Well, I'm getting hit for 1 by that thing. And there's the hands back. Without the Spirit Wand, this fight is a lot harder. Especially since the hands aren't. Right. I'm doing the magic down the bottom because I don't really want to hit the actual brain with the spell, because mostly the reason is if I just sat nearby using the Spirit Wand and the Fire Book, because I'm invulnerable while doing the magic, I can do this without being hit too many times. So that is a cheap way through this fight. Anyways. There's the one hand again. You can hurt the hands with your sword, but it's much more risky and can put yourself in danger. So this is the best way I've found to do it. Just keep moving between your hits. Let his invulnerability frames wear out. Sure, I'm getting hit by the eye a bit too much, but it's a pretty easy rotation. And I think I might have been grabbed there. Oh no! Ooh. No. And fire. Did I get one of the hands? I have no idea. I'm going to assume I did and just go for the brain. Yep, looks like I did. Compared to Ronan, which is the only other dangerous boss, it seems. This fight isn't really that hard. Since I've got all the advantages, really. Come on. That's them gone. Back to my standard, and if you have the choice between getting hit by the eyeball physically and the little things it drops out, go for the little things it drops out. They're a lot less painful. And the hands should be back very soon, so I'll wait for those. There they are. And no, I thought I'd got them. Oh well. There goes one. And there goes the other one. And back to hitting on the brain. And there we go. Get it into a rotation. And you shouldn't be hit too much. Oh, there goes one hand. There goes the other hand. And shouldn't be much longer. Of course, I do want to actually hit the brain. I believe the heartbeat sound is what you want to be listening out for. And done. However, he's not dead. Not just yet. We get called to by Lars. We need to do one last thing. With the sacred fire to destroy him for all eternity. That means using the fire wand. Strangely enough. Of all the weapons in your inventory, the fire wand is the one thing that will destroy him. And he tries to go philosophical on us, with stuff which is already known by most people. And time to make our escape. But first, might as well equip the sword that actually did this work for me. And through the door. And that is Alundra. I thought I'd be a bit quiet during the ending things because it gives you a good idea of what he actually did throughout the game. And the faith the villagers had in him. In the end, despite all the adversarial things that happened, he won out. And it also showed much more epic battles against Zorgia than it could ever be. if you remember that fight. But this is a game that I liked a lot more than I probably should have in terms of the way it is laid out. As a Legend of Zelda type game, you could say. It's not usually what I do, but it's nice to have something like it, and this one's a good one to keep going with. I did want to get that last life vessel, but still have no idea where that went. But going through the characters now, that's Stenia, I believe, the Queen of the Waters, and Jess, who was protecting us all the way through his weapons, his armour that he gave to us, everything. I don't think there was much else I can really say about this. I do believe that's Zazan, the King of the Merg. It's a very good game if you don't want to play, or you're into the Legend of Zelda ones but don't want to play that game itself. Mia, the person who does not like us at the beginning of the game but comes round, and at the end, as you saw in the cutscene, couldn't stay with Alundra. Alundra moved on to his next adventure, and Mia went in the opposite direction, which is a bit unfortunate. It would have been nice to have them stick together, since they're pretty much two peas in a pod, in my opinion. Lizard Men and Ronan before that. Ronan, I've never really did like him, from the start to the finish. Sybil, the Waking Dreamer. And I do believe that's Alundra versus the Minan people. Yeah, that pretty much confirms it, with that being Nerud. I believe that's Beaumont. I'm not 100% sure on that one. And there's one of the Minans, probably the one that was trying to kill us a lot. And the fire dragon in the mountain. Never remember her name, because it's just too easy of a fight, in my opinion. Mia and Melzas. Anyway, Alundra. Great game. Try it for yourself if you feel up to it. It's easy, but it's fun at the same time. So until next game, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.